A Saturday stream. What kind of craziness is this? Hi, everyone. I decided that since we started Rushing Beat X on Thursday, and I was only able to stream for a few hours, I wanted to go ahead and try to finish that up. And I kind of wanted to keep with the same retro schedule starting next week. So I figured, we can fit in a Saturday stream here to try to get through Rushing Beat X. Like most new beat 'em ups, for those of you who weren't able to tune in last time or didn't tune in last time, it's too long. If I couldn't credit feed through it within 2 hours, it's already too long for a beat 'em up, at least in my opinion. But I guess that's the modern game design creeping in, right? The post arcade game design creeping in. So I guess to a degree it can't really be helped, can it? Oh well. Anyway, it's cool that they decided to resurrect that series after so much time, but it's just sort of okay. We'll finish it because I want to see ultimately what they ended up doing with it all the way through to the end. But it's a little bit of kind of whatever. They were clearly working on a budget, and even apart from its low poly looks, it's pretty clear that I don't know, that maybe a lot of design thought was not necessarily put into it, for as much as I hate to say it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to it here. I said, let's go ahead and get back to it. Oh, my bad. I redid some of my Stream Deck stuff and some of my OBS stuff. So we may be ready, we may be experiencing a hiccup or two here. And in fact, there we go. Let me just bring our audio back. And let me make sure you all are getting this too. Let me make sure you all are getting this too. I love it when things go... Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let me know if you guys are hearing this. As far as I can tell, you should be able to, because all my OBS meters are moving the right ways. But feel free to drop something in there if it is not. I will test my OBS changes a little bit better next time with a little bit more a little bit further ahead of time. So there, for those who don't know, this is a very item heavy game. It gives you like crazy like lists of items that you can switch between for both health and weapons. And I'm not really sure why. This is my first time continuing this, so I'm not 100% sure why it's just asking me all of a sudden, do I want bonus items? Sure.
Select the character you wish to use.
All right. Last time we tried just about everyone. We have not tried adult Ninja Jajamaru-kun here, aka Kazan. So I may give him a shot since he is a speed type character.
Kazan!
Kazan! And we are at Stage 5, Red Gate Bridge, which I think puts us approximately halfway through the game here. I think we already did this scene last time. So we're just going to kind of skip through it here. Not that, as you might expect, a rushing beat game does not have a wonderful story to it. I know, surprise, surprise, but nonetheless, here we are with our very uninspired story. We will not skip the story for the rest of the cutscenes. We just went through this at the end of last stream, so we'll just go ahead and get started here.
City Connection.
City Connection, see what they did there. And I will say, one thing that is really interesting about this game is how combo focused it is. So you don't, you can do grabs and things like this, but honestly, I think most of what this game wants you to do is just combos. The hit detection is a little bit weird. Like, you see how I'm kind of like I'm trying to get the walk-up grab, and like, it's just kind of not really happening here, but I guess that's a rushing beat game for you, isn't it? All right, these guys mostly need to be grabbed, it seems. And we got food pickups. Even, I don't know, man, even crouching over the items seems kind of sketchy as far as when you can pick them up and when you can't. Maybe, I mean, look at that. Koremo Sadame. Do they have like an English VO doing Japanese lines there? Is that what I heard? Because it doesn't necessarily sound like a Japanese guy saying Koremo Sadame. Oh, okay. We got guns. All right, and we got. All right, and yeah, the
Sonic Slam.
yeah, we got the I guess the feature of the rushing beat game. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Am I really? I just have no opportunity to escape from that at all. Okay, great. We're gonna grab. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is. I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that. That is just kind of not. Okay. I just kind of want to clear all these guys off the screen here if possible. That's right. I switched some of my button mapping, so we're gonna kind of. This helicopter thing. Okay, I guess you have to. Top of the screen is where it's at, it seems. Oh my god. I still hate it though. Seems like top of the screen is where it's at. Yeah. Oh no, it's not.
Excuse me?
An excellent training session indeed. That means Edgar. Not the Final Fantasy VI Edgar, unfortunately. An opportunity not to be missed. Race like the wind. We gotta do some truck jumping, right? Or train car jumping. Oh, okay. Oh, we got... Okay, we got, like, large amounts of explosives dropping down from somewhere, it seems. Okay, nice. Gotta remember to use that launcher a little bit more. And then we can... Okay, it still continues the combo. Nice. Oh, okay. Trying to get my combo legs under me here. Alright, we're using that. And kind of burning through the health items here because I'm not being as careful as I ought to be. Here we go. Okay, that is some range on that. And it looks like, I'm not sure if he has like legitimately more weapon pickups than the others do, or kind of what's going on there, but it seems like I'm getting more distinct weapons for him, like the shurikens and whatnot. So that, it may be that... Alright, we got... Okay. I haven't quite gotten a hang on the range of that thing, but air combos are really sort of the name of the game here, I would say. Which is interesting that they sort of, you know, went in the direction of making it feel a little bit more like a fighting game with like move cancels and things like this, right? Like it's a pretty decent direction to go in, but I just sort of feel like it's, excuse me, missing a lot of depth outside of that. All right, so we're already burning through the continues because I feel like these guys just do
Please continue.
a little too much damage, to be honest about it. But again, maybe it is just me. I'm just gonna kind of do some grabs to keep these guys under control for a little bit here. Okay. Eh. Don't walk up on those guys or you get grabbed. I got it. Alright, we get the, what is this, a light? Some sort of a lamp post?
I see.
We got Juliet again. It seems like they gotta put Juliet in almost every level. Oh, indeed, she does have armor on this time. Look at that. Reinforced armor crafted by Master Edgar, a wonderful byproduct of our metal frame development. Using parts from autonomous combat units as an exoskeleton, but I heard the test unit went berserk. Not originally developed by Master Edgar, a test unit. None of this. It's hard for me to imagine a person who cares this much about the lore of the Rushing Beat series to where they're really just kind of eating good on this. It doesn't seem likely to me. Okay, all right.
My fury, like a rain.
We're gonna kind of use these Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. She has a gun. Already. Okay. Again, we're gonna credit feed our way through this one because why not? No. Okay, so. Okay.
Flip throw.
Flip throw. Okay, yep, you can do air grabs, which is pretty awesome, actually. Cancel out of that there, come on. There we go. Huh, nice. It does kind of seem like the way to really get through these bosses is to just do these long combos, and it kind of melts a lot of their health away. Armor's output still seems unstable. Cannot complete Master Edgar like this. If you wish to make use of the truck ahead, good day. This ninja guy is fine.
I see.
He's maybe maybe a little bit more hardy than Kahlua was, our other speed type character that we were using there, and you see it right there, that we were using a lot of last stream. Making it to Artificial Island won't be easy. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So we're getting okay.
Welcome.
I'm not completely sure why that truck specifically is capable of making it, but don't question it, I guess. So yeah, I don't think we have enough food or money to really do anything here. So I clearly need to start playing a little bit more carefully.
And have a blast. Select the character you wish to use.
All right. Maybe I'll stick with him. Yeah, so let's compare stats here real quick. He's got a little bit more defense than Kahlua. He's not quite as fast. He's got a better jump. I don't know, he seems all right. We're gonna go with Jajamaru-kun here. This is what, stage 6? Oh, Moth to the Flame. Alright. Picking up some more weapons here. Money. Huh. I do like the swings on those pipes. I mean, that... Like, okay. Alright, yeah, of course you've got a cannon. Oh, we can we... Okay, can we, like, throw you guys into... I gotta... They really have the old Jaleco beat 'em up, the 60 or 64th Street, like, grab system going on here. And I gotta remember to throw more people into the backgrounds as a result. Kumikiri Nage. Could go directly into juggling on him, but we don't want to be in front of that gun. We kind of want to not have a ton of these guys on screen at the same time here, or else they just get way too hard to manage, right? It's just weird that they had this VA go Koremo Sadame. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that as a decision. There's Ninja Jajamaru-kun, the popcorn machine again. Yes. I went absolutely crazy over that last time for anyone who wasn't here. I want this this is an actual popcorn machine that I think some of them still exist in Japan, that you can get. Well, you probably can't get it too easily, but I want one. I would like a Jajamaru-kun popcorn machine.
No way.
Test model for the autonomous weapon. What brings you here? My friends call help. Okay, prototype metal frame.
Affirmative.
All right, time to retrieve the metal frame. Yeah, let's do this. Gotta be somewhat careful with Mr. Metal Frame here because we do not really have much health, many health items to speak of. Okay, so we got what? These guys kind of like... Okay. Alright, he can take out his... Oh, okay. Alright, so the idea is there. Okay. This is much harder to manage this way, isn't it? That's going to be a continue. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try our all-rounder, who I actually haven't used very much up till this point. Okay, he just grabbed right out of combos. Okay. Okay. What? What is... Okay, this is... He is... Okay. We can kind of knock these guys out.
Rushing power punch.
Okay, that was dumb. So it looks like when he... Okay, maybe we want to...
Until...
They just kind of have a million different things for you to deal with here, which is... instant grabs. Alright, so you gotta pay attention to that stuff on the ground too.
We'll keep...
Where did... Okay. Alright, and I got stuff dropping on me.
No more games. I'll bring justice with...
And I kind of don't love the stubbiness of a lot of these moves.
Rushing knuckle.
Like, you do have to be real close to land a lot of them, which is... Let's see if I can cheese my way through this here.
Until
The last of his health without having to use a continue, if possible. Nah, I walked into the grab. Okay.
City connection. Rushing beat X. City connection. Rushing beat X.
Okay, my God. That was sure. I'm not sure if that was caused by OBS or what it was caused by, but I got a terrible, terrible crash in there, and I essentially had to reboot to get anything to work properly. So I think things should be working properly now. I hope. God, I hope. Except again, for whatever reason, my controller seems to not be registering whatsoever. So we're going to give this one more replug here, and we're going to give it one more
City connection.
one more try.
Rushing beat X.
And if this crashes again, I swear to God, I will be very, very unhappy with you, Rushing Beat.
Select the character you wish to use.
Okay. Getting back to it. Undoing everything that I've done up until this point, which is great, but it is what it is. Well, not up until this point, up until, you know, just today. So, we're gonna skip all our cutscenes and get right into it here, see if we can make up time.
City connection.
Oh, I tried to get it on Switch 1, but for whatever reason, it's only available. Interesting. It's not like this is like a... some kind of like, you know, super powerful game or anything, right? Yeah, this is running on PC, and I had a horrible crash that just now that I don't think was this game's fault. I think it was, OBS's fault or something else, but I don't know. I'm probably about halfway through this game, and I kind of feel like it's just okay. It's just very okay, which some would say that's the Rushing Beat series in a nutshell, right? They're just sort of okay. And I don't have a ton of experience with the Rushing Beat series, but that's sort of my my take on it as well, based on my limited experience here. Yeah, get off, get off. I tend to, I'm tending to favor the speed-type characters in this so far. I do not know what you are supposed to do about this helicopter. Because it doesn't seem like top of the screen does it. See, top of the screen doesn't do it. I don't know if you're just supposed to be jumping or, yeah, OST is pretty good. I've been, and then it hits you and you are stuck in this, which is a little infuriating, I won't lie. Like, and you struggle to see what you could do to prevent it. Even, you can't even super out of it particularly. And I haven't watched any playthroughs or anything like that, so I don't know if I'm missing some tech or something here. I might be. I guess I really should be using weapons as well. I'm not super impressed by like the way they do the weapons in this, I'll be honest.
Excuse me?
Like, I don't really care about switching going between like a wide, I think this desktop audio got a little too high. We'll turn that down a bit. Yeah, but I'm not too, I'm not too enthused about just having to do like picking weapons from a giant list of them and accumulating weapons. Like, I guess for me, it's more of a simple is best approach. You know, something like a final fight or whatever, where you really are just having weapons that you pick up, use, they expire, and they're gone. As opposed to like, oh, here, you can build up this whole stock of them and blah, 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 blah. Tarek8922, what's up? Thanks for stopping by on the rare Saturday afternoon stream here. I just wanted to kind of at least attempt, while I'm not being blasted with projectiles from the air, to get through. I am not Japanese. Hopefully, I don't think I look it. I do speak it. I do read it better than I speak it. And I've been studying it for a lot of years, so that's why I put the Nihongo tag on Twitch there. But I am not. I've seen some English streamers that had the Nihongo tag to like, how do you want to put it? Like, encourage, Japanese folks to come in, and I guess that was sort of my intention behind that, but I apologize if I, Pokuno Chichiwa Chisai. You got a small thingy. You know what? It's all good. What do they say? A shower, not a grower. All right, so now we're finally somewhat getting back to where we were before my trap. Welcome. Before my crash here. All right, and so now we are able to just like launch missiles or whatever these are, which is pretty fun. Until, of course, I stop looking at my health and die, which is certainly not the first time this has happened to me in this game. They are not afraid to throw a lot of enemies at you in this. I don't think, sir, you know the size of my chin-chin. So you are making assumptions which you cannot back up. All right, we still got our missiles though, so let's see if we can kind of get rid of some of these guys and make it for a without frogmen.
Another win for me. That's how it's done.
Because to be honest, I do not enjoy a life with frogmen. Gotta remember to use more launchers to get more damage on these guys. Because that's what the game wants. Oh, these guys are kind of nightmarish, to be honest. Oh, do I have a hydrate on there? All right, hold on. I got some water. I actually did not know that I could even use channel points, given this was my 3rd stream. I just did not think that was even a thing for new channels, so I will have to remember that. 3rd, literally number 3. Tuesday and Thursday were number 1 and number 2, and this is number 3. I only have schedules for Tuesday and Thursday. Normally I do retro stuff, and I mean this is retro. This is from a really retro series, so I don't feel like it's really outside of my wheelhouse. But it also just sort of came out on Thursday, so I thought, you know, it's one of those new old games, if you will, and it sort of made sense for me to try to take it on here. So we're just trying to finish it up today. I am absolutely cheesing these guys out to try to not take an absurd amount of damage here with both guns and men who like to do grabs on the screen at the same time here. Come on, quit guarding the... I feel like I don't even know what I'm doing either, because, so, you know, maybe that makes 2 of us. You're weird. I mean, you know. Maybe you should be sleeping.
I see.
I don't know where here is. 2 a.m. Maybe you are in Japan.
Nuh-uh.
If it's 2 a.m. I'm not quite doing the time zone math in my head there, but... You are Batman. Okay, well, I mean, Batman lives in Gotham City, which is New York, so it seems improbable that it is 2 a.m. for you in Gotham City. But what do I know?
That's how it's done. Done playing around. Now it's time.
You are lady, get back on screen, please. Okay, you are just... India, okay. Not a big fan of how much health I'm eating through. No, she's not kidding. She's not messing around. We're gonna burn through some of these weapons here because... Yeah, I think Juliet is a new character to the Rushing Beat series here, at least. We had some people who are more experts on Rushing Beat than I am in the chat on Thursday, and they were able to tell me, oh, this person's, you know, sort of a part of the Rushing Beat lore, or this person is not a part of the Rushing Beat lore. And apparently Juliet is not. And I'm just sort of discovering here that what they really want you to do here. I am from the Chicago area. This is where I am streaming from right now. The Ksoge have been... It really is. It really is the Kusoge of beat 'em ups, isn't it? Okay. All right. This is probably on me for being so. It's around coming up on 4 o'clock for me right now. So about 3:47 p.m. or so. That outfit kind. Yeah, I mean, you know,
No way.
people like maids. I don't really. I'm a little, you know, I have no strong feelings on a maid outfit one way or the other, personally. But, you know, some people that really does it for them. And who am I to judge, really, right? So, Gato, do you, have you played all the Rushing Beat games? Or have you just kind of dabbled? Like, I've sort of dabbled. I don't have, I don't know if I've cleared a single one of them. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I don't think I've cleared a single one of them.
Hey, take care out there and have a blast.
Because I haven't gotten to them on Scrolling Down the Belt yet, and I know you are, at least I think you are a commenter, a regular commenter in those videos, which I do appreciate. Rushing Beat Night. Rushing Beat 1 is, I think, coming up in a few episodes, I believe, if I remember the list correctly here. I know it's pretty soon here. And where? I mean, I was standing over those. Like, what do you mean I'm not picking it up? How have they not? They've not really gotten hit detection right, I feel like. Yep. Boom. You're getting... Okay, I apparently... No, okay. Boom. And then we got what? Oh, it's just a gun, but it's like... Oh, it's like his gun. Alright. Okay, I am not being careful enough. I am not used to beat 'em ups that have this many enemies that are kind of coming at me from all sides here. Gotta get with it. There's our Jajomaru popcorn machine that I covet. That's right, you got instant grabs. I forgot.
Victory for justice.
Gotta get some of these guys out of here, because these gunshots are annoying. Rival Turf, as a kid, loved Brawl Brothers Ron growing up. I was finally able to play Peacekeepers. Okay, so is Peacekeepers the best of the bunch, would you say? Since it's like the most, you know, the later released one, and so, you know, potentially it could be more refined or whatever. People seem to like, I feel like Ron is the one that people always really held up as being the one that figured it out or whatever, whereas, you know, not surprisingly, like the original is just sort of like, it's okay. Okay, that jump over didn't do it. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. I am certainly not showing off my skills very much here in this game, but I do try and those videos take so long to make because I do kind of try and figure out the games each time, even if I can't, you know, perfect them, obviously, but I try to at least spend enough time with them to get a hang on really what they're about, and even if I don't successfully do it, like actually try to learn the 1 credit clear strategies from people online who have done them. And then if I like the game enough, I'll like take notes and I'll practice later for the games I really like and really want to learn. That's generally my strategy. But this one, I'm glad they made it, but like, I don't know. It's hard to see myself wanting to learn a 1cc for this, to be honest. It's too long. It's, you know, it's like I was saying at the beginning, it suffers like from modern game design. I think we're just like, no, we just need to make it longer. And it's like, I don't think a beat 'em up should be long. Certainly not this long. If they polish it too much, it would be rushing beat no more. Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying. Like it almost demands a certain level of jank. And you cannot really super out of those, it seems. And he even... Okay, this is one of those ones where it's like the enemy's gonna do what he wants to do, whether you are doing a combo or not, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Which is, to be fair, this is hardly the only beat 'em up that plays it like that. Alright, come on, do a thing. And I don't think those things coming from the sky are necessarily from these little drones. Oh, they're from like the copter or whatever that's coming overhead. So like you've got three levels of threat here. Which is not the easiest thing to deal with. Ah, okay. We almost got him. Hoping I can do it without losing health. Just kind of trying to cheese him out here if I can. No! God, got insta-grabbed. And comboed. Oh my gosh, okay. Metal Frame. Defeated Metal Frame. Yeah, I'm looking forward to exploring the earlier rushing beat games that are maybe a little bit better in terms of length. Because this has this story shoehorned in. I mean, I'm sure they all had a story, like they seem to have, right? But this is just very much like modern game style cutscenes, and I don't I don't think anything about this game supports this or makes it fun to have to deal with. Skip the classic step over toe hold with face lock. I am kind of done with this. Let's all right. Clones to justify, yeah, clones plot to justify palette swapping in the second one. That sounds about right. I feel like. Not that a beat 'em up was ever, you know, all that afraid to do palette swapping. God knows, like, almost no beat 'em up is a stranger to that. Even kind of going back to Final Fight, right? There were characters who looked really pretty similar to each other. And I didn't really get much food that I didn't consume, so basically we're using money to make almost any of these, so kind of doesn't matter. Let's just get me something to have some kind of food in the next level here.
Select the character you wish to use.
I mean, Rick is the all-rounder, and he's certainly not bad. I don't mind him. I was kind of going Kula before this. Not Kula. I'm thinking of King of Fighters. Kalua. Maybe we'll go Kahlua a little bit more here. Vincent Lee, hello. We're going through the first rushing beat game in 32 years. Not extremely impressive, but the rushing beat series is what it is, and I feel like though this is way too long and it has way too much story forced into it, it's probably about right for the rushing beat series. We're gonna get into the meat here.
Let's spice things up.
Air combo a bunch and call it a day. Throw zombies into barrels and call it a day.
Victory is mine.
What button did I have that map to? That's right. Did we have... There we go. I've seen some people get like crazy air combos in this game, which I haven't fully figured out yet, but I think you got to do dash cancels and things like this.
That's how it's done playing around.
But for her, I really like the feel because you can do... Oh god, he's got like a girder or something. Oh, too late on the jump. Trying to be a little bit more careful here, just because we got some guys that are real menaces here. I swear to God, I mean, look at how wrong they got some of the walk-up grab timing, though. Look, like you can get quite up on some of these guys and just not, it doesn't trigger the wake-up grab or the walk-up grab at all. It's kind of nuts. As I walk right into this guy, I really need to be getting these guys off of me a little bit better. Okay. Not trying to power my way through that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Alright, let me see if I can grab his... oh, no, it's not going to let me... Hot dog stand. And that hit none of them.
Done playing around.
Yeah, okay, you guys are done. We got the Ninja Jajamaru-kun popcorn machine makes a lot of appearances here in the background. You can kind of see him behind the fountain of goop there. And I will say the way they handle the swings on the heavy weapons are kind of interesting, but again, the whole way weapons work in this game, I don't know if I love it. I assume Garo, being our resident rushing beat expert here, that this, like the way weapons work, was not really a thing in the earlier games. I assume it was more just like regular pick up a weapon, use a weapon, and you weren't really like stockpiling them like this. Come on. Okay. Usual Final Fight affair back then. Yeah, swing. Yeah. I don't know. Again, it's like, for me, it's like a simple is best approach, right? Some guns, yeah, and that's fine. Like, even, no, I guess I'm, for a minute I thought 64th Street had guns, but no, it does not.
Another win, Valkyrie special kick. That's how it's done.
But yeah, I mean, it was right. It was hardly the first beat 'em up to like introduce the idea of guns, so that's fine. But yeah, I don't really know what they were thinking, like being like, oh, you can have this gigantic pile of weapons or whatever. Like, I don't think there's enough. You get enough benefit from that. It makes the weapons feel a lot less special.
Victory is mine.
And weapons should feel special in a beat 'em up, right? That's my take on it. What do we got? Like a the flamethrower. Love the flamethrower. Okay. My axis was not quite right. And that just aimed up for some reason. A broom. Okay, that actually hit me, which is... There we go.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, I feel like way too many enemies have guns in this. Like, you yourself can also get guns, but I feel like their solution to making certain screens hard to deal with are just like, give multiple enemies guns. And I don't know, it feels a little lazy to me, right?
Another win for me. Victory is mine.
Okay, we got... I will go back here to, I think, see if I can make any food or whatever. Which I don't really think I can, but just in case. So what they want you to do is, like, stock up food and have enough money to come back here and, like, make combined food. But, like, I feel like I never end up, quite having enough money or food for that. We'll go back to Wendy for a little bit here. She is, I think, a little bit more grappler-centric of a character.
What?
Special event. We're gonna, like, what were you gonna do, like Thriller or something? Crafting in a brawler, I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, it's very, very simple crafting. But, I also don't know how to feel about it. It just seems unnecessary. That's all. Like, you put systems into this game because you can, and not because they work particularly well or, like, additive or anything like that, right? Yeah, we're doing Thriller. This still happen. I mean, it's a good dance. Don't get me wrong, but like we're still doing this in video games like decades later. I enjoyed it. Why not? 100 points. All right, we get another Juliet boss fight, which is... It seems like it just happens all the time. Oh, sure. We'll throw some bombs at these, some Molotov cocktails, I guess, at these guys.
Time to kick some serious butt and take names later.
Kick some serious butt and take names later. All right. Get our health up a little bit here. Okay. We'll just use some bazooka. Okay, and I get comboed from behind. Got it. Oh, God. Okay. Yep, all right.
Please continue.
It is very, I feel like, you know, more modern beat 'em ups obviously aren't afraid to throw a bunch of characters on the screen at you, right? That's not weird. Like even Streets of Rage 4 did it, but I feel like the way Streets of Rage 4 did it is just much. I'm having trouble articulating why, but I feel like it just does it in a much less chaotic way.
Let's give him a shot.
Oh, God. She does have that nice jumping attack that... Okay. She just totally broke out of that.
Time to kick some serious butt and take names later.
Man, oh man. These crowds. All right, let's give Wendy one more go here, as I. Okay. As I completely blow that air combo too.
Ready or not, here comes trouble.
There we go.
I see.
The main event is still to come.
Aw.
And all your dear friends. I'm sure you will be satisfied. I think there are 9 stages in this game total, if I remember correctly. I think we're... Can't remember if we're actually on 7 now or not. Oh, he like rocketed up there and I couldn't even really... Okay, we got... Come on. Okay, fine. I think the anger mode seems to work like your gauge beneath your health is just sort of slowly building up over time. I think it's hard to say exactly what the formula is, like if it's just in response to damage or hits or sort of a combination of both. I think it might be damage. But not even that. I'm kind of trying to look at it here and think like, okay, well, it definitely goes up when I land combos, so it might be tied to combos, actually. Oh, no, but then it just shot up right there, so I'm not 100% sure what it... And then, of course, now we're in, you know, anger mode, and we can use a specific button to sort of, you know, extend combos and things like that, All right, let's get these guys over. Try to get these guys over here anyway before we blow this up. Come on. And I got myself with it. Very nice. I do not feel like those barrels give you enough time to clear them.
Prepare to face the consequences of your actions.
Okay.
Justice will not be tolerated.
Get some of these guys down a little bit here. Yeah, I couldn't remember how the anger mode worked in some of the earlier rushing beat games, if it was essentially the same, if you had a gauge or whatever. We got clones of the main characters now. Speaking of palette swaps, right? Oh, and I get to take on both of them. That's fun. Okay. Boy, oh boy. All right.
Prepare to face the
There we go. Something approximating a decent combo there. Okay, she can break out of it apparently. Oh, okay. All right. All right, is that always a dash into? Oh, nice. Okay. Might as well use it up. Oh, you don't care. All right. Nice. And that's going to be a continue. Oh.
Please continue.
All right. I feel like Rick, as the all-rounder, has something pretty decent going for him here.
No more games. I'll bring justice with my.
And you can't break out of that. All right, at least we got it down to one of them now. Come on. Yeah, you're doing your splash. We get it. Nice. Okay, I at least got one extend off of that. I was...
Until
Okay, she wakes up with that. All right.
victory for justice. Sweet hurricane.
No, really? Okay, come on.
Justice will not be tolerated.
We're not doing that. Well, I guess we are doing that. Come on, you have a sliver of health left, lady. If we're getting into now it's time to fight all the clones of everyone, I feel like we must at least be close to the end here.
Heck yeah.
I see.
A major experiment.
Welcome. Kick back and relax.
I still don't think we really have anything we can make here. So we got no money, we got no food.
Hey, take
So I've been having to mow it all down to get through these levels. Let's see. We'll stick with Rick. Only now are we on 7. My gosh. Okay. I'm gonna do us all a favor
Stage 7.
and get through the story here. Not peacekeepers.
My fight isn't over yet.
And we got some kind of lasers there, which seem like bad news.
Justice.
Which I feel like I'm gonna have to... Oh, he can apparently just go right through. Alright, you're tossing... Alright, whatever, well... No, we're not doing that. Makes me wonder if, like in 64th Street, the throw into the wall actually does more damage or not. Because it certainly did in that game. And we got a dude in a cell there, which seemingly means nothing.
We'll keep.
I'm not a huge fan of the electricity grenades, to be honest. I get their use, but...
Consequences of your action.
Money! No, he's not dead yet. Background throwing reminds me... Yeah, they even... they haven't done it recently. It was actually on the last stream. They talk about 64th Street, so they like... I don't think they meant for this to be the case during like the time of 64th Street when they were making it, but they work it into the story, which is kind of cool. And then they're you may or may not have noticed, but they're like a food truck that they all pile into between levels is called the Tuff E Nuff, which is kind of neat. I'm actually the next episode of Scrolling Down the Belt. It should be coming maybe for Patreons like tomorrow and the following week for public YouTube. But one of the games in it is 64th Street, and it's my first time playing it. Like I'd heard of it, but I'd never played it before I did it for the video, and like it's okay. Like it's got some neat ideas. I'm not going to sit here and say it's wonderful or anything like that. It maybe tries a little bit hard to be Final Fight, but in terms of like the throwing enemies into the background, like that's, I don't know, it's a pretty cool mechanic. I like it. Okay, and that's what it does. Okay. Yeah, get off of me, guys.
Until. Prepare to face.
Jesus. Okay.
Sweep hurricane. We'll keep fighting.
Give me some food. And then, like, the dude's exploding into goop in this. Like, I feel like, I don't know, that's a mechanic that no one needed. Yes, just give me a gun. That's fine. Jaleco owes me a sale. Yeah, City Connection is the one who sort of inherited Jaleco's catalog these days. So, like, when you see this on Steam or, whatever platform you're interested on, it'll say City Connection on it. They're the developer and the publisher. Oh, you're gonna get it just for the references. That's funny. I feel like you are the person that they that they targeted this game for. That were like, oh, they'll just get it because of all the references to like the classic Jaleco beat 'em ups. Because God, I mean, this is full of them. Like, if you want references to those games, like this is the game for you, for sure. Oh, I did not notice you there, gun turret.
Prepare to face the consequences of your actions.
And I mean, there are beat 'em up series like that. They'd absolutely be able to get me with that too. So I get it. And yeah, throwing them into the background is fun. It was in 64th Street. It is in this game. Like it's good stuff. It's a good mechanic, I think. All right, we got a gun over there. We don't want that. Oh, man, I was standing on electricity without even realizing it. I want to try and not hit those if I can. Come on, guys, over here. It does, as far as I know, this the story isn't known particularly, but it does make me wonder what made them want to bring this series back after 32 years, right? Like 32 years is a long time to not have a new installment in a game.
Justice with my own hands.
Exactly like a 360. Burning Fists of Rage. I have not played that. It was an indie 360. Okay, so in other words, probably good luck. Good luck getting it now unless you already have it, right? Because I think the indie, whatever I forget what the Xbox like indie section of the store was, but I think that, well, all the 360 stuff, unless they carried it over to Xbox One, I think shut down a while ago. But I think that there was like a specific like indie space for like small games and whatever that I think is long since history. Xbox Live Arcade, yeah. I think they did away with that one long before they ever did away with the general 360 storefront. And I got some stuff from there. I don't think I missed Burning Fists of Rage.
Sweet hurricane! Victory for justice!
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it's honestly, if I'm being honest, like this game it kind of looks like a 360 game, right? That's not a bad thing. Not every game has to be, super polished and whatnot, especially if it's a beat 'em up. Like, that's okay.
We'll keep fighting to restore. Injustice will not be tolerated.
But yeah, they were clearly operating on a budget for this one. I would say. Can I break these? Yes, I can. That guy's just gonna stay there and behave, which I appreciate.
From strife, we'll keep fighting.
I should not have stayed right in the path of his gun. That was silly. Surprise, surprise! The boss of every level. I do not love them sending out the drones here for every chance that they get, I will say.
No more games. I'll bring justice with my own hands.
Okay, it's still gonna catch her OTG, alright. Nope, no.
We'll keep.
Oh, got it, okay.
Until freed
Don't
from
want to
strife.
dash too close to the, Oh, ooh, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to munch on one of these, aren't I? Alright, come on, Juliet. Okay, and I walked right into your combo. Oh. Better if the attacks were on a 2D plane. That's a good question. I don't particularly have a problem with the fact that it's on a 3D plane inherently. What I have a problem with is their implementation of the walk-up grabs. Let me see if I can demonstrate. See how... Yeah, that wasn't the best demonstration, but like sometimes you're kind of like walking into them a bunch and you're like, why aren't you picking up on the fact that I'm making contact with them for the grab? And that's not like there's you know, this is you know, belt scrolling fundamentally in the same way that like Final Fight was belt scrolling, right? It's like, yeah, maybe you have a little more up and down room than you do in a Final Fight. But it's fundamentally not that different, you know.
We'll keep fighting to restore peace.
So I think the fact that it's a 3D plane is fine. I just think it has that. It has a couple places where it's like the bad kind of jank, right? It's like jank in the wrong ways, and I think one of them that's particularly frustrating is the walk-up grab doesn't always like magnetize or however you want to put it, right? I'm gonna skip through this, and it's just too long. That's my biggest complaint about that. Like, it should not take multiple hours to get through a beat 'em up, whether it's, you know, whether it's old or modern. So I really think they just kind of overdid it on the length and used a little bit too much of a modern design philosophy in that way. Most 3D brawlers have a grab button. Yeah, I mean I've made it, you know, pretty clear on the videos too. I'm a big fan of the Final Fight walk-up grab. Like I do like it. And so I don't think it's a bad thing that it's here, but it's like you need to make it magnetize properly. It's doing a pretty good job right here. Yeah, beat 'em up's 40 minutes max. I think that's a really good rule of thumb. Like if you had to have a, you know, a hard time limit, like I think a 40-minute. Man, oh man.
Please continue.
I think a 40-minute time limit is a good one to pick.
Until freed from strife.
But this game sure does not listen to that. Boy, oh boy, does it not listen to that.
No more games. I'll bring justice with my own hands.
This is, I think I was like reading the cutscenes and stuff when I played on Thursday, which I've sort of given up on doing. Because it's just, the story is not that interesting. So why bother? But yeah, I played it a little over a couple hours Thursday night, and we've been at it for a little while today too, and we're still not through it. What do I take on roguelike mechanics like Double Dragon Gaiden? I don't know. I don't mind them. They can work. I don't have strong feelings one way or the other.
Injustice will not be tolerated.
I'm gonna walk over here, even though there's a bunch of you guys. Oh lordy. Okay. I am just trying to get like some amount of space to maneuver around in here. Good lord.
Victory for justice.
I don't know what I didn't actually play like a ton of yeah, Absalom, that's the name of the beat 'em up that I was trying to think of here, which I didn't really put enough time in with it. I would like to go back and do that at some point, maybe for a stream, but like what do you all think of the recent takeover of roguelike mechanics and beat 'em ups?
Please continue.
I feel like I need to play a little bit more to get a good, a good solid opinion on them. Dynamite Cop kept the attacks 2D. Yeah. I guess if you give me my choice, I would agree with you. Though I do like Spike Out quite a bit.
Done playing around. Now it's time to get dancing dragon.
That was not a good spot to use that. Boy, oh boy. And I am just... So you kind of saw like the latch-on thing I was talking about right there, which is like... Just kind of cheese some of these guys out to get... Save some of my life here.
Please continue.
Yeah, and I think I said it earlier in the stream, but I don't know, I'm not a fan of just like flooding the screen with enemies, like as a mechanism for challenge, that's not... Something about that sort of rubs me the wrong way. And these guys, as a whole, I would say, seem to have way too much health.
Really done it now.
Flooded the screen. Yeah, I mean, look, like, these guys have been on screen for so long. Trying to... Good lord. It's just like when you put me on a screen full of enemies that have too much health and it takes me forever to get through, like, it starts feeling like a slog. And I think that would Almost anyone would agree with that. We haven't necessarily learned the right lessons, I don't think, from Final Fight and some of the original games like that. About just like that game is hard, and it does, you know, it definitely does throw too many enemies at you sometimes. Like no doubt about that.
Victory is mine.
But it does it in a different way. And also no one really has guns.
Done playing around.
It's like if you're gonna flood the screen, there's gotta be some sort of balance element to it, right? You can't really have, okay, now there are guys who are gonna shoot you with guns, and now there's gonna be you know, flying things also, and it's a lot. As you can see. I'm not a great person to compare this to Double Dragon Revive, because while I did buy Double Dragon Revive, I have not actually had a chance to play it yet, which, you know, is crazy given how I brand myself and everything, but I did watch some folks stream Double Dragon Revive, and it did not seem great. But also I feel like Double Dragon is a series that hasn't had an entry that people have really loved in a long time. So maybe that's about right for a series like Double Dragon. Just can't quite manage to recapture its glory days and whatnot. Yeah. Keep your expectations. You can definitely share your opinion. That's no problem. I'm not particularly worried about having anything spoiled for me or anything like that. Like I said, I watched some streams and like definitely gleaned some things from that.
What?
Down the hole. Oh, there's the Tuff E Nuff. And like they didn't also, I don't mean this to sound insulting or anything, but like the editing on the, you know, as simple as it is, the editing on the script in this is like not good. Like it feels like a Japanese person who has English as their second language translated this. Again, not trying to be insulting, but it definitely seems that way in some spots, and they didn't have they just didn't give this an editing pass.
Kick back and relax.
Or enough of an editing pass, anyway.
Going with that said, huh?
Double Dragon is now under Arxis, and they do nothing good with it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think Gaiden was terrible.
Hey, take care out there. And
I didn't play enough of it to really get
You wish to use.
an incredibly solid opinion on it yet. Something I'll have to fix, but like it was okay. But even before, I mean, let's be real, right? Like even before Arxis got Double Dragon, like what, you know, when was the last good Double Dragon game, right? So it's like, I don't know. Different Double Dragon games are different to, you know, different people. Like I like Double Dragon 3 for what it is, but I know that is not particularly a popular opinion. Is it my favorite? No, it's certainly not my favorite, but Gaiden was very cool, but small. Yeah, it was a small budget product for sure. It was not intended to be like a major... Okay, apparently I can't pick up these things while I have the Last great one was Advance. Yeah, I need to. I was kind of saving Advance for a separate game, and so I haven't. I've definitely played it. It seems pretty good. But yeah, that tracks. I liked. I'd have to go back and replay it because I haven't played it since the Xbox 360 days, really. But like, I like Neon. I don't know what people's opinions on Neon. Come on, man, stop camping. I don't know what people's opinions are on Neon, like, you know, in aggregate and like so far from its release and everything, but it had a very very heavy-handed aesthetic, I realize, but I guess that aesthetic didn't bother me too much personally. All right, we got like... Okay. Good job, buddy.
Please continue.
Boy, it has been a while since I've credit-fed this much through a beat-em-up. Looks better than Double Oh God, that is a low bar. That is an incredibly low bar. Like I missed that game on Xbox Live. Like it had come and gone before I had a chance to do anything with it. But all you need to do for that one is watch videos, and like you can pretty much tell what you're missing, right? All right, who do we got? Is this Edgar. I almost called him Edward. He's in a robot suit now. Dark Sun. All right, let's just get to it here. Okay, you're what? I can't hit you while you're... Oh no, maybe I was just weirdly off axis there. Ah, dope. Okay, I feel like he crouches like that. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem like he has too much going on, at least not in this form. Okay, except when that happens, like... And then he kind of ducks. He kind of ducks and becomes invulnerable for a second, it seems like, so... Like that. Yep, okay. I gotta not commit to those combos quite so much.
Please continue.
Alright, let's see if we can get through this here. What? And then, like, okay, we got random, you know, things of ooze coming through the ground. I don't know, some of this is just, it's a lot. That was just me being sloppy. I won't make excuses for that.
Please continue.
Get that guy out of here, for God's sake. All right, Edgar, come on. Oh,
Prepare to face the
you're gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay. Yeah, all right. Your armor. Yeah, like it just... Again, it's too long.
sweep hurricane.
I think I need to do a little bit better job of grouping these guys, too. The old, you know, the old final fight idea where, like, you always want them on one side of you, right? I've been,
Injustice will not be tolerated.
I couldn't use the food before that happened. I've been slowly but surely trying to learn the 1 credit clear for final fight, and, like, it's tough.
We'll keep.
Not surprisingly, right? But,
Victory for.
you really, like, grouping is so important. It can't even really be understated how important it is.
Prepare to face the consequences of your actions.
Anybody else here? I don't know if you're the 1 credit clearing type of group or not. Anybody have a favorite game to 1 credit clear, or
Really?
to easily clear, or something you've been looking at doing? No, we got more clones.
What?
Like we are just scraping the bottom of the barrel here. All right, you got... Okay, yep. He does that thing as I think he gets ready to do his dash there. So we want to be careful of that.
No more games. I'll bring justice with my own. Prepare to face the. No more games. I'll bring.
Oh, okay, now you got that going on. Double Dragon 4 1cc. Ah. I feel like that's not a again, I kind of don't know what the over under on Double Dragon 4 is after all this time. But and I haven't gotten it to it for the videos or anything yet. But and I have fairly little experience with it myself. But I feel like that's not a super popular choice, so I take it you're a Double Dragon 4 appreciator. Oh, okay, now he's just much more invulnerability.
Will not be tolerated.
Like, or all invulnerability. Okay, that stuns. I don't remember also how many characters there are in Double Dragon 3, so I'm not sure how much of a task that is for you there to actually do. All right, I'm gonna, unless there's health waiting for me somewhere here. I'm almost certain. Yep. I feel like we did a little bit more of a respectable job on that boss fight than
Victory for justice.
you just gotta kind of not be around him on wake up there, I feel like. And then he's gonna do this. And he dashes and okay, even
No more games. I'll bring justice with my own hands.
alright, so when okay, he does that, okay, and again. Okay. No, we're not doing that. 4 is not a difficult game. It just has every character in the game is playable. So how, I think I remember hearing them, that they went pretty deep with that, right? Like they have like Sunny, even I think, from that like third player or whatever from Double Dragon 3, like the extremely made up Lee brother that I'm convinced that no one put too much thought into. Man, doing it with every character though, that's a lot. So how you're just gonna keep doing this? Okay, all right. Feel like you always kind of got to give him time to. There we go. I think. No, one more. Okay. Donnie? I thought there was a... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I thought his name was Sunny. The newest Gaiden update... I haven't played Gaiden since it came out. And I know there have been updates, but I wasn't aware they were adding a bunch of characters. Oh, Sunny. No one ever wanted you. No one ever asked for you, but we're getting you now, apparently. Sunny and Jeff.
Hey, take care out there and have a blast.
Select the character you wish to use.
All right, let's switch the character up. Let's go adult ninja Jajamaru-kun here. They were Kahlua was calling him Jajamaru earlier in the story, and so I'm like, okay, yeah, he's sure his name is Kazan, but he's Jajamaru now. Bimmy, yeah. Because what? Oh gosh, what Double Dragon game was that? Was that 3 on the NES that had the Bimmy typo classically?
Stage 8. Ranch Industry Building.
And it's kind of been a thing ever since. Oh, I just now noticed his dash is kind of almost a little bit of a teleport thing. That's cool.
Like a raging inferno.
It's like a raging inferno. So yeah, and Gaiden, I guess they're really leaning into the joke characters, huh? Which is I'm down for that. Double Dragon has a history. If nothing else, you can say that about it, right? Any Jaleco characters beyond the Rushing Beat series? It's not so like playable characters or boss characters. So far, no. But it does have a lot of references to the other Jaleco beat 'em ups. Like you may have noticed that their food truck is called the Tuff E Nuff, which is not explicitly a part of the Rushing Beat series. And then earlier on, they had a lot of they talked about a lot about the story of 64th Street. And I mean, of course, you have this this thing here where you can throw them into the walls, which is from 64th Street. And then there's Ninja Jajamaru popcorn machines, like all over the place. You can kind of see them in the background in a lot of these levels. So they do a lot of like references to Jaleco stuff, but as far as characters, it's pretty much just what you're seeing here so far. I mean, I would love it if they had like Jajamaru-kun as an actual playable character. Like that would be nothing short of amazing to me. And also I would play him constantly. But it doesn't quite seem like they leaned into it that much. Which is unfortunate. Like, I would have liked them to go even more into, you know, Jaleco territory like that. That would have been neat. And I am not paying attention. I didn't eat that tiramisu or whatever it is that I have there.
Can you withstand the secrets of the Togaku?
On me. All right. Oh yeah, we got the. Please proceed to the elevator in the back. Oh, this one. Here's our requisite elevator level. I knew it had to happen, right? It's a beat 'em up. Of course it did. Has to have an elevator level. We're shooting ninjas with guns. We are a ninja shooting other ninjas with guns. Just as is right. Sandwich. Kainjo. Alright, where are you gonna appear, buddy? That's really gonna hit ya. No. Now maybe we can get him with that, or okay, you can also grab mid. Oh, these guys are bosses. Okay. Boy, all right. I was like, wow, you guys are pretty hardy ninjas here, but oops. Okay, that did not. I was not sure what his super was, but one elevator and train truck level, yeah, for sure. It is the beat 'em up way, right? Like you have to obey the rules of Final Fight, and you gotta have an elevator. It's just how it is. All right, one of them down. I love how they stop and go, nin. Ah, okay. But yeah, I've found myself in pretty much every beat 'em up I play now, since I'm like you know, whether it's modern or into the early 90s, like I am with Scrolling Down the Belt. I'm like, when's the elevator stage? It's coming. I know it's coming. What are they gonna do with it? And I mean, normally they don't do anything crazy with it, right? It's like, okay, it's an elevator stage. Oh, okay. So it's like it's just me. Dark Ninja. Oh, okay. Got... Yeah, using... Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't think I've ever... Not... I thought jumping was the way to get out of his little thing there on Wake Up, but it may not be. Okay. I think I... No, that was dumb. No, no. Almost. So close.
Please continue.
All right, finish off this fool real quick. We got to use the ninja to finish off the other ninja, right? Yeah, maybe it's just my timing on those jumps. Like, I feel like jumping when he comes back down on screen is the way to do it, but I'm not always quite getting the timing right. Never in the name of Kazan. You'll never in the name of Ninja Jachamaru-kun. And so, like, after that, like, the level is not over? Like, seriously? I just... oops. We definitely don't want to be there where the electricity is. That's no good. Okay, yep. And now you're gonna make me do that. Awesome. I appreciate that, buddy. And of course he got me on the way down with that. You get over there. Guns. Oh, guns. All right. You come to the other side. No. Okay. I'm gonna change up my character here. I feel like, well, let's check out some of the big boys here. I did play them earlier on the. Okay.
You've underestimated me. Now face the consequences.
He is just very slow, which you would imagine would be the case. It's a little harder for me to get my...
Please continue.
So maybe we're not gonna do him just yet. We'll use Lord J, who is at least a little bit more mobile. Okay, we need to...
Feel the weight of my fists. I'll crush you.
That guy is a menace. This screen full of enemies is absolute terrors. Listen to old Retronauts podcast the other day and heard a guy that sounds just like you talking about Fist of the North Star. So actually, it probably was me. I was on a Fist of the North Star Retronauts. It was, I feel like a couple years ago now. It was a little bit ago. But I was on there with Diamond Fight and Kurt Collada from Hardcore Gaming 101. I think that was That was the crew who made up that particular episode. Yeah, I am a big longtime Fist of the North Star fan. So when they invited me onto there, I was very, very happy. Because I love Fist of the North Star. Just like these guys love making my life miserable. Gosh, I watched the movie back sometime when I was a teenager. But the thing about the movie is, for as cool as it is, like it's difficult as an intro because there's a lot that it doesn't explain. All right, now I'm gonna use this guy's thing. Yeah, I always love being invited onto Retronauts. I've been on a few of Diamond's episodes now, and a few of Kevin's episodes. Kevin and I are pretty longtime friends, actually. So it was a good thing for me when he got on to be a regular part of the Retronauts cast, because that means I was making appearances on some more episodes with some regularity. But he kind of knows my tastes and he knows what I'm into, so he knows what it makes sense to bring me on for. Sir, you with the big girder, I would like you to go away so you do not keep spinning like that and making my life miserable, if you please.
Injustice will not be tolerated.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm very appreciative for them having me on. I feel like it's helped. It's, helped my presence. It's helped the channel being on a big well-known show like Retronauts. There's
Please continue.
Midwest Gaming Classic is coming up at, I believe, the end of April, which is in Wisconsin. And I think Retronauts are going to be there, and I'm going to be there. So it's possible we might record something or do something together there. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. We'll have to see. But if nothing else, it'll at least be fun to see those guys in person. I think Jeremy is probably coming out. I think Nadia is coming out. Diamond might be. And Retronauts always does some sort of a live panel there pretty much every year. And as I recently discovered, Midwest Gaming Classic is not really a show so they have like a main panel room, and they're not like a MagFest or anything where they just have like tons and tons of people speaking. But they also have like a side stage. And that side stage, people who do the side panels, they don't even comp badges. I was trying to get them to have me as a guest to do an R360 panel, because that video did really well for the channel, the one that I put out last October. And I did a presentation on it at MagFest last year too, which went over pretty well. But I was kind of in contact with the guy who runs that show, and he was like, "Yeah, we'd love to have you to do it, but we're not, basically we'll give you nothing for it." And I'm like, "What do you mean? Nothing? Like not even like free admission into the show?" Like I'm not even, I'm not asking to be paid. Like I'm not asking for like even a hotel room or anything. I was just like, just comp my badge, But apparently that's not a thing, unless you're Retronauts. Your Retronauts, I guess you're enough of a draw to where they will do all that for you. Because I think they put the Retronauts folks up and all that, which is understandable. Like they're way more of a draw than I am. I'm not under any delusions about that. But you might think that the people who do your panels, whether they're side ones or not, would get something, if nothing else, even just, you know, free admission to the show. But it's a great show, Midwest Gaming Classic. I'm not trying to, you know, put people off of it or talk too badly about them or anything like that, because I guess they operate pretty lean, which is why they do that. But yeah, not even a free, like, that's the one thing you can control, right? Like a hotel room, you know, costs you money, right? Because you have to pay the hotel that fee, even on behalf of someone else, even for a discounted rate. So, like, I kind of get that. And I'm, like, 90 minutes from Milwaukee, so, like, driving in is not really that big of a deal. I do it every year anyway. I don't actually stay there. Yeah, see, here's the Tuff E Nuff. They're vans / food trucks / whatever they want it to be.
Kick back and relax.
All right, so we got the sandwich, so we might as well at least make that at a little bit of a discount here.
Masterpiece on our hands, folks.
But yeah, the admission into their show they can control, right? Because like MagFest is a bigger show, granted, but if you apply for a panel and you are accepted, you get admission into the show. You don't get, you know, comp to hotel or a flight or anything like that, and that's fine. But you get free admission into the show. Like, if you paid for a badge already, they refund it for you. And that, to me, seems proper. But, you know.
All right.
Oh, what did that sign there say there? I think it said, Chikara koso subete, like, strength is everything, power is everything. Which, I guess, makes sense if I'm fighting Dark Lord J here. Oh, okay, he's gonna power his way through a lot of this, I get it. Let's, Oh, okay, that's just like a football? Okay.
No more games.
Okay. That's not gonna hit him too much because I was a little late with the timing. Okay, yep, I should have seen that one coming. Oh god, I'm like trapped. Get down. Okay.
Prepare to face the
Ah, he jumped away or got knocked away or something before I could even do anything with that. That's okay. That was not a bad.
Let's go.
His clone lacks tenacity. Another elevator level. Oh. Okay, those are exploding barrels. Okay. I couldn't get the food out in time. Zombie stun locked.
Please continue.
We'll stick. He's a boring choice, but Rick is, I would say, pretty solid.
Injustice will not be.
Oh, how could I forget? All right, yeah, let's start just throwing these fools overboard. What are we even doing here, right? If we're not throwing them off the elevator. Come here, little guy. All right, get out of your pool of goo. It's time to go off the elevator. I am a sucker for a section in a beat 'em up where you can throw someone off the edge of something, or you know, into a pit or something like that. I love it. All right. I went off screen. I'm trying to see if I can connect more dashes here to extend those combos even longer. And I think I dashed through a beam for my trouble, which is not quite what I wanted, but oh yeah, all right. It's time for what is that? Like a, it's not quite a buster sword, but it's like those swords in feudal Japan that they used to use to like get guys off of horses. I want to pick up this pineapple, so I'm gonna wear out this sword. Oh no.
We'll keep fighting to restore peace.
Okay, come on.
Victory for Sweep Hurricane. We'll keep.
So you can see that gauge in the lower, or not gauge, but like meter in the lower left-hand corner. It's not obvious because I only have one in there right now, but that's continuous. So I can have like 3, 4, 5 weapons stocked in there, and you hit a specific button to cycle through them, and you hit a specific button to use them. So it's like it allows you to build up a collection of weapons, basically, and use them over time, which is, I guess, an original idea, but it just, I don't know, seems a little bit unnecessary, especially because a lot of these weapons really aren't all that great. I'll once I pick up the next one, it should be a little bit more obvious what I'm talking about here. Let me see if they got a weapon for me here. All right, so yeah, when I pick up this grenade, see how now it's like 2 in the lower left-hand corner. It's like 2 weapons there, and now it'll be 3 weapons. And I can actually cycle through them. It's like if I want to use the bat, there we go. And yeah, it's like the number next to him down there. You can see it went down from like 3 to 1. That kind of thing. And there's that Jajamaru popcorn machine hiding in the back here. You can see him there. Popcorn. Oh. Alright, we gotta
face the consequences of your actions.
Alright. And you can even cycle through the food items if you want to, you know, eat different ones. They have designated buttons just for that. Alright, guy. What are we doing here? Alright, your dark build. So now we're just throwing out the dark enemies is... like candy here, basically. Okay, yep. Okay, you're still invincible after that. Got it. Yeah, I do. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I appreciate carrying the food items more than I appreciate carrying the weapons. It's like I said, I feel like it just makes the weapons a little bit less less special. Okay, no. And you're I feel like you're always invulnerable after that.
Until freed from strife, we'll no more games. I'll bring justice with my
You're
own
gonna do
hands.
something on Wake Up, certainly. Okay. At least I hit the boss with at least part of that. What? I don't know if you guys saw how, like, he grabbed me, but, like, I wasn't fully in his grab.
Victory for justice.
Throw him into the Jajamaru-kun popcorn machine. No, we wouldn't want to damage such a piece of history. All right. And again, we're still... I feel like we've just been on this level forever. Okay, I should have known he was going to shoot me down out of that.
Consequences of your actions.
Just sort of keep you down there if we can. Give me all this stuff. I want the garlic bread. I'll take the gun. I guess I'll take the sword too.
Yeah.
All right, we're all chilling on the elevator. Let's see what we got up here at the top.
Okay.
Father? No. What a reaction. It's like, father? Oh no, wait. It's just my clone.
No way.
And Kolua's clone. Oh, okay.
Until freed from strife, we'll
Okay.
victory for injustice will
Oh. I did not use my pineapple in time.
Please continue.
until freed from
Is it just... It seems like it's just Kalua who has the health bar, which is interesting. Because it means this guy's just gonna... Oh, no, no, never mind.
Prepare to face the consequences of your
No, okay. That sword is real easy to miss time.
Sweep hurricane.
Might as well empty this clip.
Victory for justice.
Yep, alright.
Sweep hurricane. Until freed from strife, we'll keep fighting.
Got kind of a neat surf thing going on for the BGM here. Dark Norton's health. Might as well focus on trying to wear her down if I can. Oh, we had a down. I somehow have not noticed that there is a downed, seems to be a downed attack.
Please continue.
Until
Okay. There's her, almost her. I think she's got like a sliver.
Victory for justice.
There's her. Now it's just this guy to deal with. It shouldn't.
Prepare to face the consequences of your actions. Until freed from strife, we'll keep
Come on, buddy.
Injustice will not.
All right, that was 8. I think we got one more. Oh, I got an A+ rank. A++. I think your rank is almost certainly tied to just like what kind of combos are you getting? Like, are you getting long combos?
What?
Clone of Kahlua was acting so strange.
What?
All right, we're gonna nope our way through this. Let's see. Okay. We got some stuff we can afford. The Italian trio. And I think we ate the last of our food items, so there's nothing to really contribute to the...
We've got a masterpiece on our hands, folks.
All right.
Hey, take care out there and have a blast.
Stage 9. How long will they make it? Let's go back to Wendy for a minute here.
You brought this upon yourself. Enjoy.
Brought it upon yourself. Oh, okay. We go right into boss territory here. That's fine. Yep, okay. Yep. Now we got a Buster Sword there that I'm gonna try to grab. Huh. Does not do a lot of damage to him, I would say, but... Oh, okay, that... What a range that... Alright, that knocks him out of his invulnerability. Yep. Do your dash.
Burning knee dive. Let's give them a show they'll never forget.
Oh, okay.
Time to kick some serious butt. Heel crusher maximum.
Heel Crusher Maximum. Oh, Ed. What is his name? Edgar? Yeah, Edgar. Edgar clones.
Stage 9.
Oh Lord, really? Like seriously?
For vengeance and the
This is a lot. I love how we can knock the giant robot up in the air too. That's fun. Okay, all right. What? What?
Ready or not, here comes trouble.
All right, we're gonna try and
Heel crusher maximum.
try and clear some guys out a little bit better here.
Now, shall we proceed with data collection?
All right, gotta watch out for that, and of course. No, that's all right. You can duck under stuff. Undead Edgar at least is out of the picture there. I didn't quite.
Time to kick some serious butt and take names like Heel crusher maximum.
There we go. We still got Robo Edgar here. Oh, that's just regular Edgar. All right.
Just getting started. More to come.
I see.
Nuh-uh. The connector needs rebooting.
No way.
Huh?
Don't think so.
No way.
Find an entry point for the Tuff E Nuff. So it's just gonna come. Oh no. Okay, we don't actually get to see the Tuff E Nuff entering.
Winning's great.
Winning is great.
Lightning knee dive.
Okay. I don't mind Wendy because she's a grapple character, but she's not so slow. Still has pretty decent movement speed compared to the M. Bison looking guy and all that. Not quite the air combos, given that she's a grappler, makes sense.
Let's give them a show they'll never forget.
Come on. There we go. And of course, yeah. Well, at least fair is fair. And he gets electrocuted as well. Were any of these stages like the awful sewer maze in part 2? No, there's not been anything that's been hard to navigate really in any way yet. I had no idea there was a maze in part 2. That's like a beat 'em up crime right there. But yeah, they did not. The levels have all been very, very straightforward. Just, again, too long. Of course. They do kind of... song that's playing right now is pretty good. I wonder if they're gonna do any... Well, they sell an OST on this for Steam. Or on Steam, rather.
That's how it's done, girls.
Brawl Brothers through the second level is altered to be a maze. Oh, so they did it specifically for the... Boy, oh boy, that's some... I mean, I'm not really surprised given how they, how they did back then for localizations, but, whew. Just like, the length that people went to combat against, like, the idea of game rentals, right? Like, people not buying games because of game rentals, to just make things so artificially difficult and things like that. Because I mean, I don't know. I guess with a beat 'em up, it could have gone either way. But like when I was young, yeah, rental market bullshit for sure. Like when I was younger, in the Super Nintendo days when I was renting more games, I would use rentals almost as more of a way to, preview a game, right? So if it was good and I really saw a lot in it and liked it, I would be like, okay, I'm going to stop renting this and I'm going to, either save up for it or ask for it for Christmas or a birthday or whatnot. But I would rarely... I was not really one of those people who would just keep renting until I finished the thing. I know there were those people.
Time to kick some serious buttons.
But I guess even back then I liked having access to games, ready access to games, but I mean, I wasn't rich or anything, so obviously I couldn't have everything. And come on, grab. Any day. But yeah, to alter a whole level. To be amazed just because, boy, we got to make this harder so people don't finish it on a rental or whatever is some... That is some bullshit. For sure. No, not paying attention to my health again.
Please continue.
I think the fatigue of these levels is really what's doing it. Because, God, they are just so long. Okay, I went into your grab. You didn't go into mine. No. Come, there you go. And then that goes up. Oh. And then, okay, down. Then back up again, right? Okay. That does so much damage.
Ready or not, here comes trouble.
No, none of your grenades, thank you. Alright. I'm worn out just watching. Yeah, imagine what it feels like playing it. I'm like, God, these levels, they never end. They just keep going forever. Which again, it has no place in a beat 'em up. Like, they're supposed to be short and sweet. They're supposed to be games that encourage you to, you know, play them again and again to master, and that means they need, like, a decent length. And nothing about this is a decent length. Ah! All right, we're gonna switch this to
Continue.
we'll go back to Kahlua. Get our speed type character back in things again here. Okay. And immediately get grabbed by a large robot. Okay, and then you got to pay attention to the beams as well. Oh, for God's sake. Can I... Enough is enough. Oh, for God's sake. I don't know. I just... We're just gonna get through this. I don't care if it's sloppy. And I'm walking. I mean, it would be nice if there was some kind of a way. Maybe there is, and I'm just missing it. Like, that you could tell he was going for the grab.
Until freed from strife.
Hopes for Streets of Rage and Golden Axe revivals that were announced a couple years back. I mean, I obviously hope they're amazing. I think Golden Axe, you can only go up. Because the last one was Beast Riders, which was... That thing was a pile of garbage. But Streets of Rage is an interesting one, right? Because, like, Streets of Rage 4 was so good that it's you know, fair or not, it's going to be compared to Streets of Rage 4, like, a lot. And Streets of Rage 4 was just so perfect, and I feel like it got so many people interested in playing beat-em-ups again that it's just going to be a real hard act to follow. But, like, Golden Axe, you know, even if you make a decent 2D action game for Golden Axe, I think you'll be doing pretty well. Because Golden Axe fans haven't had anything for a while, and I am a huge Golden Axe person. I think when we get back to the older stuff next Tuesday, Golden Axe is on my menu of things to take a look at, and I think I should be able to get the 1cc for it without too many problems. Golden Axe 1. This is just... This is so miserable.
Please continue.
All right. And yeah, just the beams. And Not a fan. Yeah, this is the... I would say this is the most frustrating part of this game so far. Describing it as grueling is pretty accurate, I would say.
Injustice will not be tolerated.
And like grabs mid combo, so it's like, how are you ever supposed to know when it's safe to go for a combo? Leaderboard servers for SVC Golden are collection up if you want to get them on there and flex. SVC Gold. I'm trying to think SVC, what you're referring to there.
Prepare to face the consequences of your...
Ah!
No more games. I'll bring justice with my own hands.
He just has so many invulnerability windows. I don't remember it being this bad when I first fought him, to be honest. Like, so many. Oh, 360 PS3 gold. Ah, that's right. Okay. All right, come on. We gotta... Again, like... Am I just gonna have to do grabs on this guy? Is that...
No more games.
And again, like, he's walking... You walk up to him and... Can I, like, bait it out? I guess I can bait it out. But then that seemed a little like he got that grab even from off access, which is nuts.
From strife, we'll keep fighting.
Maybe grabs are a better, safer way to do this. Forget trying to do combos, just go the safer route. Yes, please. Do not come back. Proper authorities. Oh god. Whatever boss they give me next can't. Zika's contaminated development area. Alright, we got flamethrowers. Can we... Come on. More flames for you. Undead Stan. Burn through some of these weapons here. Yeah, I don't feel like the weapons are that amazing for the most part. Try and keep the screen scrolling to a minimum here. To keep ourselves from just getting flooded with enemies. Come on. Okay, who's next? Caution. Oh, we got barrels. Okay. Okay, they're different spots. Okay. Yep, alright. I knew I was gonna get... So I almost kind of feel like you want to scroll the screen further in that part a bit because you just kind of want to get out of that nightmare of barrels and whatnot. All right.
Please continue.
Let's try and get it together a little bit more here.
Until freed from...
No, okay. Just gotta play it a little bit safer while this many guys are on screen. Not try and shoot for the stars in terms of combos and stuff like that. On dead mark. Okay, that was... Yeah, and then, like, these guys would just, like, explode into gook, like, It's a very annoying part of this game, I would say. Like, there did not need to be Nickelodeon gack everywhere.
No more games.
Salad. Football. Come on, go away so I can grab the money. And given how many barrels and things we're getting, I would assume this means we're coming up on the final boss or a series of final bosses.
We'll keep fighting to restore peace.
Let's switch, yeah, okay, we got a sword, that's fine. Footballs. Come on. We'll just, shoot this man with a gun. Yeah, look at, you can tell the parade of health items that are coming up here. It's always assigned Jajamaru-kun's in the tank there. Love it. Okay, you apparently just, probably was my timing was a little off there. And like throw down one of those. No, he just... he just don't care, I think. Or they have, like, invulnerability windows getting up or something.
Until freed from...
Alright, going down. Okay, there's the Tuff E Nuff. So maybe we get a chance to make food or something before the end here. Tough stuff. How does he still even run? Alright, yeah, we get a chance to make some stuff. One of them makes a lot more sense than others since it doesn't cost us that much money. Or no. Yeah, we can't even do this because we do not have enough money. For so much of this being dependent on money, I feel like this game does not really drop much of that.
Select the character you wish to use.
Kahlua. This has gotta be coming up on the end here. It's gotta be. Nuh-uh. That's what I say to watching this store. Oh god, okay, we're doing this again.
Brace yourself.
And it's like it's just a complete lockdown. This is
Shall we proceed with data collection?
and like who doesn't get fatigued with the same set of bosses multiple times? I know it's not, you know, it's not a thing in beat 'em ups, right? Like this definitely is not the first one to do that, for sure. But like it just seems like they reuse them so much here. So much.
Now, shall we proceed with data collection?
No. Okay, alright.
Well, now, shall we proceed with data collection?
Undead Edgar, get out of here. Okay. What? Oh, okay, the upper thing, I guess.
Victory is mine.
What got me there? Oh, no? Okay. Okay,
Enough is enough.
Always go as
It's time to shut down.
Shall we proceed with
Okay.
data collection?
Please continue.
it's almost like they took the absolute wrong lesson from 64th Street, which is that there are no iframes on Wake Up in that game. And so you end up just getting able to be stun locked over and over again by enemies that get you into certain patterns. Yep.
Well, things don't always go as planned.
They don't always go as planned, it's true. Okay. Alright, you're just invincible there, because you're about to do your thing. No, okay. Okay. I better eat. At least get some of the health off of. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
And the level still continues on somehow. And again, it's like it's the same structure, right? It's the same thing with these beams. It's the same thing with this electricity. It's like, just take a hint. Like, at some point, you really do need to end the level. And that point was a long time ago.
Please continue.
And we got double beams here.
That's how it's done.
It's fine. We'll just keep doing this. Maybe not, because that guy's on the... Yep. I was waiting for that one to happen. And like 2 enemies with guns camping in the beam.
Please continue.
Switch back to Rick, get ourselves somebody who's a little bit more hardy. Alright, I gotta take out that guy.
Victory for justice.
Come on, moving on. At least you seem to be invulnerable during the grabs to like the beams coming through, right? So they didn't screw you over there. Of course, just coming out of there is when I...
Injustice will not... Sweep hurricane! We'll keep fighting to restore... Victory for justice!
Okay, come on, just this guy. Okay. Control room for a massive system. Does that... Okay, it's you again. Let's get on with it. Oh, okay, you're like super... Alright.
Please continue.
Okay. We gotta be coming up... Okay, alright. Do you just like...
Prepare to face the consequences.
Instantly reacting to...
Sweep hurricane! Victory for justice!
Get off.
Freed from strife.
Okay. You're okay. How do we approach you? Becomes the question now. Because you seem pretty unapproachable.
Please continue.
Even, okay, maybe it has to be right after one of her... Because, okay, she hits the ground and immediately... Alright. Might have to let her do like a series of... Come on. Okay. So I think her combos are longer than... Okay, alright. Okay, yep, I went in a little too early. Come on. Yeah, see, it's like if you approach her before she's done that combo, you're kinda out of luck. Okay, I thought enough time had passed, but apparently not. There's gotta be something about the right way to approach her. Okay, I was on axis for that still. Oops. Come on. Okay. All right. Again, maybe grabs. Are a little more effective here because they're lower damage, but she seems to have less defense against them than actually trying to combo her.
No more games.
All right.
Please continue.
Well, stick to the grabs.
Victory for justice.
Where are you going? Okay.
Injustice will not be tolerated.
It won't be tolerated, but just throw out a raw one of those and finish it here. And somehow, the level still does not end. Alright, maybe now. Maybe now. Alright, this feels sufficiently final boss-like. I bet we have to... Yeah, okay, yeah, I bet we have to throw him. And then we got a thing that's bringing down hands there. Okay. Okay. Edgar's over here. Or at least I'm thinking that's what we're doing here. Okay, sometimes it's like the Mazinger Z rocket punch. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's because it's the last level. God, yeah, I hope so. Okay, and then every once in a while these things just... I don't know though, the health bar is not... Can I break this? Maybe I can't?
Prepare to face the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, because doing damage to him is definitely not making a difference. Maybe I'm not on access for this somehow? Hold on. If I would stop maybe getting grabbed by hands, that would be... Hold on, I want to try something here.
Now, shall we proceed with data?
Okay, I feel like those eventually stop sparking. Okay, so yeah, here they've stopped. I'm thinking maybe I gotta work on these guys well. I'm definitely making contact with them. I think.
Injustice.
Okay, and now that they've sparked up again. Okay, so kind of... Okay, and now it's lasers again. Maybe I gotta throw him at the... Okay, alright, so one broke. Oh, and that did... Alright, so it's the pillars. And everything else, I guess, is just kind of an annoyance. It's very, very the Ninja Warriors again, or the Super Famicom Ninja Warriors game, for anyone who knows that one. The final boss is like you had the... Well, I guess that was more throwing, or like Shredder from Turtles in Time or something is more like the way you damage it is just by throwing dudes into the thing, but I guess if the damage here is really just the pillars. Alright. Alright. So, okay, we got like all the pillars. Okay, now we got beams coming around the side. Love-hate relationship with the SNES Ninja Warriors final boss. Yeah, for sure. I love that game, like as a game. But yeah, that final boss is a little... It's a little not great. I will not defend that. That's for sure. But I think that's kind of an amazing game in general. As someone who also loves the original Ninja Warriors too, even though it's a very, very different game, of course. Alright, can I like... Oops. Okay, I like invincibilitied my way through that beam there. Okay, it's back up again. You get out of here. Okay, so I feel like it's separate things you have to damage to achieve separate things. So like its overall health is definitely controlled by those pillars, but I feel like when I throw this guy into here, it takes out the beams temporarily. So basically, I think the strat is like throw, you know, him in as much as you can to keep those beams away. But also kind of stay on this to damage it as much as you can. Come here. Man. And here comes the beam. Okay. Come here, Edgar. I would like to throw you into that again so I can dash over here and work on this some more. Alright, yep. So it's just, it really is just executing on all of these things. Which is much easier said than done. And none of these has come back yet, so we're like, I think, waiting for some of these to kind of respawn here. which, God, hopefully will happen at some point. If that is how we do damage to this, we should... Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. Just gotta keep walking around, I guess, until you... No, no, no. Oh, maybe throw... Okay, I'm seeing the connection. Throwing him into it is actually what gets the beams off of the,
Injustice will not be tolerated.
So it's all kind of connected, basically. But now it just gets way shorter times between. So you throw him and immediately go for this, basically. What? Okay. And it just does not last very long. Alright, maybe another cycle here and I can get this. A better version of the SNES Power Rangers beat 'em up. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I think it's a little more advanced than the Power Rangers beat 'em up is for sure. It's like 2 seconds you get before. Then you really just gotta kind of sit here and... It's so quick. And then Edgar takes a while to get back around as well. Now I'm like completely lost my time from that.
Prepare to face the consequences of your actions.
No, didn't quite get that timed right. Go. Just, oh, damn it. It was a good idea. Bad execution on the idea. Maybe about one combo or so is about all you get, I feel like. And you are running over here, you jerk. It's supposed to hold you over for another 30 years. That would at least make some sense. Oh my god. Finally. Oh, yeah. I guess we'll watch the final cutscenes here since I think that was the final boss, at least. Good lord. My revenge will go unfulfilled. That's like Edgar is like a brain in a jar, or, yeah, Edgar's brain in a jar, I guess.
Look at that.
Look at that. Tell me one last thing, Edgar. Why did my father abandon his work as a researcher and descend into a life of crime? His subsequent research didn't go well. That was when Kumbak reached out to him. He had stolen Jack's research and developed his own new but incomplete virus. Then he injected Jack with it, with a complete and utter failure. A cigarette or a... Yeah, I don't smoke, but I feel like I need a cigarette after that. Failure. What did it do? Drive him mad? Close enough. The power awakening effect was high, but it was also highly additive, while lowering judgment and cognitive abilities. Jack was told, whispered to that more samples were needed to perfect it, and so he created an illegal organization. It's a logical thing to do, right? The Zekas trafficking organization, JoCal. He changed, and yeah, you get little screen. I'm not sure how many of these that it's shown so far since I've skipped over a bunch of the story, but yeah, you get like little screenshots as like photos from the earlier Rushing Beat games, which is kind of a neat idea, kind of tying everything together. He changed his name to Kintark and became the boss of the organization, all to spread Zekas.
Wow.
Wow. Father, what did you do? Jack Norton was deceived, railroaded. You seem to know a lot about all this, but what proof have you got? Have you forgotten? My brother, Iceman Dieter, was high-ranking in JoCal. Iceman Dieter, I believe, is a boss in one of the earlier games. And you, his younger brother, developed a clone manufacturing tech and schemed to profit from military clones. Secondary objective. Clonebek's primary goal was the mass production of test subjects. Since the trafficking organization was destroyed by Norton and his friends, securing living experiment samples became difficult. So you tried to substitute them with human clones. The first of those, the prototype of the cyber clones, is the very same Juliet who served as my maid. As it turns out, I shouldn't have trusted one of Clonebek's pawns.
Man.
You've got that wrong. Juliet told me that in the end she wanted us to stop you. I guess I skipped that part. What did you say? She interfered with the Rasetsu project to repay her debt to me. Oh, the things that I miss. But also to help you, Dr. Edgar, to save you from being manipulated by Clonebek. I see. Oh, Juliet. Oh, Juliet. Gonna blow. Place gonna blow. Rasetsu connector will soon shut down. With that, the facility's self-destruct mechanism has been activated, of course. Just like during the cyberclone incident, you don't have to copy everything your brother did. Heh, I'm sure you can escape using your special little vehicle, provided, of course, you can make it in time. I swear to God, if it makes me do a Metroid-style beat-em-up escape sequence, and this isn't just a cutscene, with this, you've also escaped the world of darkness. Farewell, Edgar Dieter. Oh, revenge is over. Forgive me, Iceman. My brother. All right, good. We're all just kind of hanging on to the Tuff E Nuff here. We don't know when it's going to blow. What about Juliet? There's no time to... Yeah, I wonder if they will in the end, but I'm a little surprised they didn't end up making Juliet like a playable character. Because a lot of these guys we had to fight like dark versions of before we got them as playable characters. Yeah? So we don't know the scale of the self-destruct. Moldova Corporation. Yes. Yes. Residents and homes nearby. This is they just did too much of this for a beat 'em up. They went completely overboard. It was flashier than the end of the cyberclone incident. It just plopped down into the sea. Yep, sync the evidence. Neo-Cisco State Police will have to get involved. Some strange interference may yet get in the way. Yeah, we're all gonna go do our own things. He needs to train even harder. Training, training, training. We gotta train more. Everything was over. The Dieter brothers' revenge was consumed by the explosion, and a time of peace returned to Neo-Cisco. However, one significant mystery remained. The patron behind Edgar and representative of DM Corporation, Clonebek Wormtham, the last surviving Zekas researcher, and a man with a rep as a mad scientist. The fated battle heads toward its final chapter, the bloody path where the story will conclude. This is a sequel hook? A sequel hook for another one of these games? Yes, okay. So I guess this is the part that's personalized depending on the character that you completed it with, since it's got his picture up here. Mark your calendars for 2056, right? I can't wait. It's going to be even longer next time. gonna be a 10-hour, a 25-hour beat 'em up RPG. More exposition. I know, right? I need to know more about everything, really. There wasn't enough in-depth explanation for me. Yikes. I mean, like, open world, oh god. Quests in the next Rushing Beat game. No, I am not unlocking all the endings. There is absolutely no way. That sounds terrible. In the end, I mean, I guess my opinion on this is like the combat is the best thing about it. It's neat that it's so combo focused. Like, it's not, it's not quite a Devil May Cry or whatever. It doesn't have that level of depth. But, like, it's, air combos and everything like that. Oh, this was a WASI 303 composition. No wonder the music was so good. Anyway, yeah, combat felt good. Like, the characters were different enough. And everything else was not very good. There was way too much story crammed down your throat. It was way too long. Because remember, before today, I had been playing this game for about 2.5 hours or something. So they just went way too in on the content. And like, is there a person who plays a beat 'em up and was like, this was not long enough? Like, I need this to be several hours longer? Like, I just don't think there is. Like, people who play beat 'em ups, I feel like have their expectations somewhat measured. And want something that is of a manageable length so they can, again, just go through and refine their play, right? And figure out all the tricks and everything like that. It just doesn't, it doesn't benefit from length like this. And I hope if, another Rushing Beat comes out in 2056, they they learn some lessons from it and make it not a horribly long game like this one has been. I would be surprised if I pick this one up again, like, at all. Maybe skipping the cutscenes obviously shaves some time off of it, but I just can't see myself really learning like a clear on their, arcade mode or whatever it is. It just doesn't, why? Even when a beat 'em up pushes itself toward being, an hour, I can manage that. But I start to feel a little fatigue off of that. And I feel like that's really kind of the upper limit for these games. And City Connection should have known better. Danny, Taiki's oldest friend, Hunt. Rushing Beat series original staff gets thanked. And you. All right. Looks like we got what? Rankings. A revival of Crime Fighters? Oh, man. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time. All right. I don't feel like Konami would do that. But you never know, right? Like, Konami's been up to some stuff lately. So I guess truly nothing is impossible. Like, truly hope does spring eternal, right? Unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Konami, I do feel like they're heading in the right direction. I don't know that they've fully proven themselves yet, right? Like they've done a pretty good job with the Silent Hill stuff. I didn't stream it or anything, but Silent Hill F is great. I love Silent Hill F. I'm looking forward to that new Castlevania game whenever that comes out. Like, I mean, obviously we don't know much of anything about it yet, so really who's to say where it ends up? But I'm glad that they're going in that direction with it and not like, you know, shoving it off to Mercury Steam or something like that, or some company that seems like they're going to mistreat it and kind of ignore everything and reboot the series or whatever. It does not seem like they're going for that. So, you know, here's hoping. But yeah, that will probably be the last you see of Rushing Beat X on this channel. Cause I'm glad it exists. I'm glad someone is reviving these old IPs, but I just wish they'd put a little bit more design thought into it. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate you coming to a rare Saturday stream. So next Tuesday, Thursday, those are my regular days. I'll be getting back to retro stuff. My plan is to do a couple more 80s beat 'em ups on Tuesday that I couldn't quite fit into last week. We might do some shooters on Thursday, and we're going to look at some more Japanese magazines and things like that side by side with it. Obviously, there wasn't anything like that to do for this because it's a brand new game. But we'll get back to the usual next time. So thanks for coming, everybody, and hopefully see you next week.